Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to a new episode of Doki Doki. This is part 5. I'm glad you're joining me. If you're here, I want to thank you so much. If you've been following the series, also thank you so much. I have been enjoying this, and as you can see, today we're starting off at a different screen. So, in the main menu, they have something that almost looks like a cell phone, but they have all these cool backdrops that you can use, and you can set them as like wallpapers. And I just thought this was so neat. She looks so awesome in that picture. She also looks awesome in that picture. And like, I love the little stickers. I would put that on my car. Straight up. That would go on my car. All of these would go on my car or my laptop. And I haven't sticker bombed my laptop in a long time. And what I like most about this is you can go back to reread some of these poems. So the ones you read in class, you get to read again. So like this one, I know we had a hard time reading it at the time, but I went back and I read it, and it's a beautiful poem. I love it. They got the hole in the wall. That was really nice. And then, you know, when we were buttoning up Sayori's blouse, they got that picture. They got the picture where we were sitting right next to Yuri. That's so awesome. They got the house I basically want to live in. And they got the classroom. It just keeps going. They have our blank pages. So there's so much that looks like you can unlock in the game. There's sketches that we haven't seen yet. There's promos. And it just keeps going. I figured that I wanted to show this to you guys because, I mean, it's part of the game, you know. So I thought that was really cool. And I think right off the bat, I want to see this one. I'm going to set it as the wallpaper and see what that does. So I got an achievement for it. Oh, look at the wall. Yes. There we go. That's so cute. So there's also the music too, where as you can hear it, you can, I guess, listen to whatever tracks you want. So if you're around the house cleaning and you just wanted some kind of cozy feeling, because trust me, I follow this person on Instagram called Cozy Ren, and she has all these melodies like this, and it's just like, it puts you in that mood of like comfort, you know, and you don't get that anywhere else. And as I said, you can just keep going and changing all the tracks. I mean, some of these tracks are just straight up beautiful, and it just goes and goes and goes. So anyway, you get the gist of that. You can also go into your mail, where I guess you'll have email, but I have nothing now, and then files. So this almost looks like, I said a computer before, but I mean a phone before, but this actually looks like a laptop. So I don't know. I thought this was really neat. I'm kind of scared to click on something. Unknown game. So yeah, it's kind of like we're launching our own virtual reality every time we play. So I don't know what the side stories are yet, but we are going to wind up playing the side stories. I just want to beat the main story first. So we will get to that for sure. So DDLC is where we start. So let's go ahead and get this, y'all. Today is Saturday, yes sir. So I also made up my mind, if you guys are still following this, well, we're definitely not starting a new game. I'm going to play every inch of it. I want to do all that side story stuff. I want to do everything. So there may be separate videos outside of the main quest where I label them side quest or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But let's get to reading. And hold on, before I do that, I also wanted to say Dead Space just released yesterday. It has tons of good reviews, and I honestly want to play it again. And the remake is supposed to be insane. So I will be putting Dead Space on the channel. That game is straight horrifying. So I can't wait to do that. But let's go ahead, get into our story here, and start reading. I'm going to take a sip of my coffee. It's actually 6:28 in the morning, so I literally just crawled out of bed about 28 minutes ago. So straight to gaming too. You know, I got to. Alright. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read it with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's a good reason. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off the book, then slip it back into my page. Why is he not using a bookmarker? That's what I would do. Alright, so we're gonna share our poem with Yuri first. That's our girl right now. So, alright, let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with surprise expression on her face. Do you like it? Jay, how did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why you did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imaginary. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people who would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. Yuri's so cute, man. Dang. Let's see this. Her hard-ass handwriting again. Oh my god, this thing's so long. I'm about to botch this up. Forgive me if I do. So let's try it. This is called The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a quick snack. My attention was caught by the sculling of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies in an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of my bread. My subconscious was well aware of the consequences. Well, aware that a raccoon that is fed always comes back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was symptom. The bread, my hunger curiosity, that raccoon at urge. The moon increments its place and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon's friend. Oh, this is pretty, man. She's painting a picture for us. I slice the bread. Fresh and soft, the raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my own emotions onto a newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry, more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic conditioning. I slice the bread and I feel myself again. Yo, that was actually really cute. Like, I could just picture Yuri, like, standing next to her kitchen, and she has a window that opens out towards, like, the backyard or something. She's slicing bread, the moon's shining on the knife. All of a sudden, this raccoon appears, and he's like, please give me some food, you know, and his eyes are just sparkling, and she slices the bread and, like, gives it to him and just feels this awesome warmth. I love it. Yuri, I love that shit. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday. It was a lot longer too. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my own fault, but I can't imagine to begin what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express my vivid imaginary and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it as face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels more for me to indulge in my unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Jay? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is repeat each other in our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, I didn't learn to embrace my own weirdness. I would probably hate myself. I imagine being ranting a little rainbow. But I'm glad you're a good listener. I got your back, Yuri. Don't worry. Alright, so I say next we show Monica this time. Actually, no, Sayori. Let's go with Sayori. Because we're kind of going in the same pattern we went last time we showed our poems. We went Yuri, Sayori, and then Monica. And then Natsuki. So I guess that's the same way we're going to go. Let me take a sip of my coffee here and get my throat cleared. Oh man, coffee's so good. Alright. Oh, my voice cracked on that one. Oh shit, sorry. I like this one, Jay. Oh, and don't ask me why all my characters have the same voice. They just do, alright? Don't question it. It has some nice feelings in it. Ah, I'm glad. Still though, your tone makes it like you liked yesterday's poem better. I guess you caught me. Sometimes you know me a little too well for my own good. Well, don't try to just be nice about it. If I'm doing a bad job, then I'd like to just hear it. No. I still like this one, I promise. You know, I wouldn't lie to you, Jay. Never, ever. Yeah, I guess so. What made yesterday's poem so great compared to this one, then? Well, I'm not very good at figuring out poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure exactly how that works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I didn't even know what kind you were writing and you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. You know what? I don't understand why our character has been shutting out Sayori since the beginning. Sayori seems like she wants us to be her boyfriend. You know what I mean? And we just keep friend zoning her. Alright, well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. That's the company I work for, actually. Bittersweet. Yeah. I like saying that are happy and things are sad. happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes, when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help the rain cloud... Sorry, I fucked that up. A sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. Make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Jay. I should go write that down then. You could read my poem now, okay? Oh yes, finally, this one is called Bottles from Sayori. I'm ready to read this. I love the music too, man. This is so nice. Alright. Bottles. I puff off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts in a bottle, all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friends after friends, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping, I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time has elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up. And in comes my friends. In the same... Wait, what's that? In comes my friends. In they come, in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts in shards, all over the floor. They were supposed to be my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, echo, echo inside my head. Yo, that was really deep. I'm trying to figure out, like, where was she going with this? Because at first I was like, oh, this is cute. Like, she's putting these little messages in a bottle, putting them on a shelf, and then rereading them later when she feels down. But the moment she dropped that bottle on the floor, I don't know. It started turning real dark. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but... I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've really been in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm used to being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, haven't you? Huh. I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm going to keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. Yo, I know a couple people like that. Sometimes I'm like that too. Like, if I get into something, I will wear the hell out of it. I want everything for it at that moment. And then, like, 2 weeks later, I'm like, yeah, I'm done. I'm over it. I'm done. Take it away. I wonder if this one is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard to be pessimistic. Who should I read my poem to next? I think let's change it up a bit. Let's go to Natsuki. She's like, holy shit, you chose me first? Sorry about that, y'all. My nose was running. I had to blow it. Oh my god. Ugh. I don't know. It just happened out of nowhere. She's like, okay. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Oh my god. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Hey, you think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really stuck to me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden. Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around dead weight. Man, I fucking love Natsuki. She's such a savage. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say each take care of each other in their own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. She's got such a fucking bitchy attitude, but she's so feisty. I love it. Alright, and I love her handwriting too. This shit is easy to read. Thank God. Amy likes spiders, but I love how the game is giving all of them different handwriting and it's not the same, so it makes it feel more authentic, like you're reading someone else's poem. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of my words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friend starts to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Okay, so I'm trying to put this in perspective. Like, this is clearly a note that to somebody like she hates that likes spiders. But I don't know. We're gonna let that one go. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was too short. It was just warming up. I hope you didn't get that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree the subject of the poem is arrogant jerk. Yes, that I just interpret that as that. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can't be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. That's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar yesterday. Oh wait, that said today, I'm sorry. Today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I doubt that she would say some weird hobbies. No, not that there's anything wrong with that. It's like, I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding her words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her behavior and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions, it's important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one tomorrow, so look forward to it. Alright, so we got Monica as the last person to show our poem to, so let's do it. Monica's looking all sexy and relatable. Just kidding. I'm trying to lay off from sounding like a perv. Anyway, Monica says, "Hi again, Jay." Sorry, my nose is starting to run again. Damn it. Monica, the writing's going. Oh, shit. Okay. I just sound like a robot. Monica, alright. Quote unquote, let's start. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know what to share or what you wrote today. Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. Great job, Jay. I was going in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I understand you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know, that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that full imagery and symbolism? Unlike Sayori, who likes usually simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. I probably pronounced that wrong, I'm sorry. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. Do your own things. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way that this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Alright, we got Save Me. I've made a song one time on Fruity Loops XL back in the 2000s called Save Me. Now, I had such a beautiful melody to it. But anyway, let's do this. Save me! The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless canopy of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, whirring, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sin, cozen, tanguid. It's like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Huh. I'm trying to see what did this really mean? I don't know. I don't know. Is it someone that wants to be heard and they're just not being heard and they're being played the wrong way? I'm not sure. That's beautiful though. I don't really exactly I don't know. Let's see. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of things I've really seen before, I guess. I've never really seen. I'm kind of like playing with my space on my paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of a poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote this, the lines short make it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem isn't about the right question. A poem can be as abstract and physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing difficult decisions. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know what might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. What is it? What is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. Let's get this saving. You know what time it is. We're gonna overwrite that. Alright everybody, we're gonna leave off here, and if you were joining me, thanks so much. I really appreciate it. If you stayed all the way to the end, I am making a heart symbol with my hands right now towards the mic, just so you know. Alright, have a great day. Everyone take care, stay safe this Saturday, and I will see you in the next episode tomorrow.